Hi guys, today's going to be a video going back to basics and helping you from the start if literally you don't know what you want, you don't know what to manifest, you're feeling a little bit lost in life. It's just going to be advice about how to go step by step, overall step-by-step guide on how you should go about manifesting an amazing life. My advice, and it is ultimately up to you and you need to be the one to put in that effort and work. A coach and my videos can only go so far. You have to actually apply what you're being advised on, right? But it is going to hopefully simplify things for you, give you inspiration and advice of where to even start if you're not sure what you want to manifest. So if that sounds interesting and you'd like to hear more, do keep watching, but also thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell. It would mean a lot to me and you yourself will benefit because you'll be up to date with all my content. If you're looking to manifest an SP, a job, self-concept, I have so much content for manifestation coming up and already on my channel in short videos and these longer sit-down videos as well. So you can stay up to date if you subscribe and, stay updated with my channel. So it would mean a lot. I offer coaching and video calls. So if you'd like anything, one-on-one personal coaching services from me, I do offer that. You can take a look in the description box, in the outro of my video, on my channel. All my contact details are linked there. I also offer a YouTube membership. So if you would like to become a member of my channel, it only costs £2.99 per month. And there's no obligation to sign up for months. If you would like to just do 1 month, that's okay. Test it out because I think it's going to be a really amazing community that we're growing. And I really enjoyed talking to you guys there. I'm very, very grateful. I think we have quite a few members that signed up in the first week. So I'm really happy to talk to you guys. It's still a very small knit community. So yeah, I love engaging with you guys, creating polls. There's going to be an extra video coming up soon as well and releasing the videos earlier than I do on my main channel. My first piece of advice for manifesting when you're not really sure what it is you're creating, you don't know, what type of relationship you want, who it is, what career path is right for you, and perhaps you're really, really young. I think generally if you're at a very young age, perhaps a teenager or a young adult, you're at uni, you've just graduated, you might not know, and that's totally okay. So yeah, I'm kind of basing it more to people of a younger age, but also if you've changed direction in your life, you've shifted gears, you're going on a slightly different path, and now you're thinking, okay, now what do I do? I would say start with blanket affirmations. So this is very general, but it's still a way for you to incorporate the daily practices into your life. Affirmations, mental diet, visualizing and focusing on having an amazing life. But you're doing it in such a general sense that you are kind of letting life surprise you and see what comes up, what great surprises, maybe a new relationship, inspiration to apply for a job. And then you'll look back and be like, oh my gosh, that was part of my manifestation. And I didn't even realize I created this amazing opportunity. So blanket affirmations are amazing. I will be giving a few examples throughout this video, but I have gone more in depth on actual blanket affirmations in previous videos. So if you type in that phrase on my channel, you can watch a bit more content on this. But in general, I would say start with blanket affirmations because you're not wasting time. You're thinking from the new version of having an amazing life and, achieving certain things, but you're kind of letting it unfold in its own way. I would say focus on key areas and mainly things like your overall life. That's why I said blanket affirmation, just saying my life is this and that, using adjectives to describe your overall life. The quality of your life, how amazing it is. Are you really successful? Do you feel totally fulfilled? Because if you do, then that obviously implies there are things you've achieved. And what else have I written down here? Also happiness, overall happiness, because you want to feel satisfied and joy in life. And that again, it ties into actually achieving something, having something to bring you that happiness. Now I've written down here as well, a key point that I wanted to mention in this video is anything that brings you happiness, anything that implies that you have what you want. Now, I know you wouldn't have known what you want because you might be shifting gears and trying to create something new, but anything that would imply you've got what you want, right? Because the subconscious mind knows deep down, you do know the general ideas like a happy committed relationship or whatever the case may be, you do know technically what you want, but anything that would imply you have what you want. Because then once you fully decide and you focus on it, so saying like, my life is perfect exactly as I want it to be, that implies you have exactly what you want. So don't be worried about the wording you use. If it's positive and implies something really happy, just go for it. A few examples I will try and say some off the top of my head as well, but what I've written down here is, I love my perfect life, keyword being perfect. Everything has worked out in my favor. A few more would be, why do I have such a satisfying life? Why is everything so fulfilling? Why do I live each day to its fullest? Why do I have the best people in my life? Anything like that, where it's not super specific to a person or a career path, anything like that, but it's just implying that you have the best life, right? As I just touched upon, the subconscious mind does technically know what you want. It does know that, you know, you want a happy relationship, you've always dreamt of being in a creative job, or that you always think to yourself, this would be amazing. And deep down, you know, your subconscious mind probably has beliefs associated with that and connected to that. And it may just be the conscious mind is thinking out of fear and trying to, you know, prevent you from failure by saying, no, 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 we're not going to do that, we're not going to do that. You don't know what you want, right? So sometimes you might think that way, and that's okay. And I'm not going to go deep into, you know, psychology, because I don't know the psychology behind the thinking, but that could be the case. And subconsciously, you do already have some form of beliefs and assumptions attached to your life, of course. So the subconscious mind kind of already knows what you want. And if you start saying things like, I have the best life, it's probably going to bring about the most simple, easy, perfect scenarios to create that life, because it already knows what would be the most realistic, amazing experience to come into your reality. Another point I want to suggest to you guys is guided visualizations, mainly off YouTube, but there are apps. I've worked with Aura, for example. They're amazing and they have tons of meditations and stuff, but anywhere where you can get a guided visualization, because that's going to help you literally in your mind visualize and mentally see the image and scenes and you physically experiencing that, you know, whether it's, okay, imagine you're in your dream home and you're waking up for the day and you just know that you have an amazing life. How do you feel? What does it look like? What does your home look like? I mention these kind of things a little bit in my own guided meditations, but anything that would help you see it in your mind, you would be surprised at what kind of visuals just pop up. So it may help you narrow it down and figure out what exactly you want as you're going through this path. So I did also talk in the beginning of the video about the key areas. So do try and focus on key areas and things like, my love life is perfect, my dating life is perfect, I have my dream partner. You know, anything that would imply it is already perfect, even though you don't know exactly what you want yet. So career, your relationship, self-concept, you know, all the main areas of you valuing yourself, feeling happy, having that partner that you love, having a great rewarding career, anything that you want. It doesn't have to be those, but you know, those are key examples that I think a lot of people would be focusing on. So anything that would imply it's going in your favor, you have what you want, it's unfolding, you feel happy and satisfied, and yeah, just use those as the main like nouns. So saying my life is this, my relationship is this, if that makes sense. Another practice that you can incorporate is journaling or scripting. So if you start writing out, you know, a short paragraph, a general scene of what your life looks like, feels like for you, obviously in the new happy version. So by saying, you know, my dream life is here right now, and this is what I have, this is how I feel, and just see what you write. Just let your hand and the pen guide you, or you know, if you're typing on the keyboard, let the words just come out and see what comes up in the moment, because you might surprise yourself. I've also, finally, to summarize this video, this is a good guide for scripting as well, journaling, and creating your affirmations. So even if they're still going to be really broad and you still don't want to narrow down yet what exactly you want to manifest, these are some good pointers for you to be able to kind of, you know, fill in the blanks for yourself. How do you feel? Who is in your life? What do you look like? Which ties into self-concept as well. And what type of lifestyle do you lead? So generally you should, you know, everyone has a general, whether it's an adventurous lifestyle, a calm, relaxing daily routine, just focusing on love, having the perfect relationship, whatever it is. Think to yourself what kind of answer comes up to mind when you hear these questions, and use that as a guide for the scripting, the journaling, visualizing, creating your affirmations. Just these are good starting points for you to go, you know, on the path and the journey step by step to figuring out, this is exactly what I want, this is exactly who I want. It will come to mind eventually, so just take it step by step. I think these are really good starting points for you guys to consider. So yeah, I hope this video was useful and beneficial for you guys. If you enjoyed, do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you next time.